Good morning, everyone. And we're going to continue now to be learning a bit more of that new City Catechism we've been learning for the past few weeks. And if you haven't been with us for the past few weeks, a catechism is basically a series of short questions and answers which a church would learn together to remember great truths about who God is and who we are. And today's big question is this: how and why did God create us? Now that's a huge question, isn't it? And to help us answer it, I've managed to get a couple of drawings of members of our church family, and I need your help to help me identify who they are. Are you ready? Well, here's the first image. Have a go at guessing who this person is, and I'll give you a few seconds to help. Any thoughts? Well, it's Danny Rolander, our senior pastor. And here's a photo to compare. Very well done if you got that right. Are you ready to have another go? How about this one? Who is this a drawing of behind me? What do you think? Well, it's Becky Byron, our families worker. Very well done if you got both of them right. Do let us know in the comments below. Well, those drawings are like little images of those people, almost like little representations of who they are. And that might give us a clue as to what the answer of our question is this week. Behind me is Queen Victoria. Not the real one, of course. She died over 100 years ago. But it is an image or a statue of Queen Victoria. And this is something kings and queens did all the time in the past. They would get a statue of themselves and put it in different areas of the country to remind people living there who's really in charge. So what does all this talk about images have to do with our question? How and why did God create us? Well, we're going to have a quick look back at the beginning of the Bible in Genesis 1:27 to help us find the answer. God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. You see, when God created us, he made us to be in his own image, to be like little representations of God. And just like Queen Victoria's image was put up to remind people that she is in charge of this country, God made us in his own image to remind the whole of creation that God is in charge of this world. Genesis also says that God created us male and female. Two different genders, yet equally precious and valuable to God. And together we demonstrate what God is like. Three different persons, Father, Son, and Spirit, united in one God. By being in God's image, we not only show others who is in charge of this world, we also show others what God is like. Whenever we act like him, when we take care for this world, when we're creative, when we relate to each other in kindness and love, and also when we read God's word, when we listen to him, obey him, and trust him, we are showing to each other and the world what God is like. And that is what it means to glorify God. Well, why don't we answer our big question from the beginning? How and why did God create us? And I wonder whether you can fill in the blanks using the letters below. I'll give you a moment to do that now. Did you get it? The answer is God created us male and female in his own image to glorify him. Very good job if you got that right. Now let's learn that answer off by heart in time for next week's question. I'll see you next week.